My name is Krupa Patel and today I am presenting parent information session. First, I will talk about our center philosophy. The center philosophy is inclusive, child-centered and play-based and endorses the holistic development. For an example, emotional, physical, social and cognitive. The values of cultural identity, diversity as well as family relations are valued and respected. The learning environment will be healthy, challenging, and stimulating to ensure the children explore, challenge, and have a confidence. The philosophy emphasizes on respect, belonging, and participation as a central part of the learning process of all children. Vision and mission. The center vision is to have confident, caring, and lifelong learners. It aims at creating significant relationships in the view to fostering excellence in education and holistic development. Good community partnering and inclusivity practices helps in well-being development, innovations, and engagements in the center. These principles will also assist in ensuring that every child will have a good quality of learning within the setting that determines curiosity, creativity, and empathy towards other individuals. In this slide, I will talk about key policies overview. The policies that have been implemented in the center to sustain are safety, inclusion, and effective communication. Child safety and protection policy offer secure setting to every one of the children. Anti-discrimination and inclusion policy helps to promote equality and equal opportunity to education. The norms of health, hygiene, nutrition are strictly followed. The communication and family engagement policy boosts the collaboration between families and educators as well as in order to reach the constant improvement. Educational Program Framework. Early Years Learning Framework (EYLF) is the learning structure of education as established on the concepts of belonging, being, and becoming. The program promotes the play and inquiry-based learning experiences that are aligned with the national quality standards. The children have a chance to play, imagine, and make sense, which is due to the practical experience, so that they are independent, creative, and possess high identity and sense of community. Now I will talk about different approaches. First is pedagogical approach. The center adopts alternative pedagogical approaches that involve the balance of play and intentional teaching. Teachers encourage exploration and discovery whereby a child is allowed to learn independently. It focuses on the social emotional learning, relationship building, and education equity. A combination of several philosophies is put in place to create a learning experience that is holistic in approach and promotes individual differences together with teamwork, innovation, and lifelong learning practices. Montessori approach. Independence, self-discipline, and focus are encouraged through Montessori method through self-directed learning. Children will be working with organization material in a well-prepared environment and will be able to independent and concentrate on their own time. Teachers are mentors that make the learning active rather than teaching. The practice includes intrinsic motivation, respect, and lifelong interest in learning, which doesn't limit to classroom setting. Reggio Emilia approach. Reggio Emilia philosophy is a philosophy of learning that assists in promoting collaborative, creative, and inquiry-based learning. The third teacher is understood as a common perception of the environment which promotes both discovery and activity. Learning projects expand according to the interest and ideas of children, and they develop the sense of ownership and interest. The work of the children is reflected and consulted between families and teachers by record keeping. This model is sensitive to expression, communication, and community input in the learning process. Now, Forest School Philosophy. Forest School Philosophy is founded on outdoor learning and contribute to the development of resilience, confidence, and teamwork. Children are exposed to the natural environments so that they can learn the skills of solving problems and environmental awareness. Exploration also helps the children to risk in the relevant manner, hence establishing an attitude of independence and flexibility in the learning process. This will make them emotionally empowered and establish a respectful and lifelong relationships with the environments and values of sustainable living. This slide shows educator roles and responsibilities. The teachers of the center are qualified based on the national standards and have a professional ethics. They play a significant role of protecting children, advancing well-being, and providing quality learning experiences. They are reflective and they depend on their continuous professional development. Its interactions with the families and co-workers is a part and parcel of their work, which will promote consistency and transparency of all with the growth and success of every child. Staffing organization. The staffing trend embraced by the center offers a good operation and quality education. Team leaders are the ones in charge of curriculum planning and coordination. Day-to-day routines and learning experiences are controlled by the room leaders. Nutrition, hygiene, and normal day-to-day running may be assisted with the assistance of support personnel. Inclusion support teachers are the teachers that assist children with the diverse learning needs. This model is a team-based model that enhances communication, responsibility, and high quality of program delivery. Health and safety practices. Health and safety are the priorities of the center. Sanitization, checks on hygiene, health checks are effectively implemented on daily basis. Dietary needs and allergies are taken care of under stringent measures. Risk analysis and safety inspections are conducted periodically, which gives the children and personnel a safe surrounding. The emergency procedures are regularly performed to ensure that the potential situations are addressed in an easy, confident, and quick manner. Family partnerships. Good family relationships are valued at the center since they are good collaboration to good learning. Open communication is facilitated through holding of meetings, newsletters, and online updates. The parents are encouraged to participate in the classroom activities and events. Feedback in terms of families are crucial in improving programs. The reason behind this is that collaboration will be established with other professionals in such a way that learning and development aspirations of each child could be achieved through the support of critical coordination and mutual understanding. Now, inclusion and diversity. The two major principles that the center follow are inclusion and diversity. Every culture, language, and background is honored and glorified. Adaptive teaching strategies are used to support those children with additional needs or disabilities. The curriculum promotes anti-bias and equity learning. The community is also being empowered through cultural holidays and open practices and helps to establish empathy, belonging, and respect towards difference in children and their families. Now I'll talk about overview of the daily routine. The daily routine life provides a balance between the structured learning and child-directed play. The activities will include outdoor exploration, nutrition, rest, and creative activities. The program is not strict and this is flexible to the personal requirements and rhythms. Children feel safe and secure in their daily activities which are unbroken. These practices create well-being, social development, and good sense of responsibility on daily learning. In this slide, I'll talk about curriculum example, language and literacy. The Language and Literacy program promotes the realization of the early communication, reading and writing skills. The important language experience is shared with the children in terms of telling stories, singing and phonic-based activities. Multilingual and print-enriched environment enhances inclusiveness and innovations. Children are also taught on how to express themselves as well as they learn to understand and obtain vocabulary. It is these fundamentals that form the foundation in which the literacy future of the world is established and the strength of the ability to communicate the message in a competent and innovative manner. STEM and exploration. The STEM program is founded on exploration and discovery through practical experience in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Children are practical in their working process, generating curiosity and problem solving. Students can study within the context of what they observe in the real world and provide innovation and sustainability. Collaborative play enhances teamwork, communication, and confidence. The process builds scientific mind, rational thinking, and great sense of inquiry-based learning at an early age. Now, behavior direction and well-being. Positive behavior direction promoted in the center is based on empathy, respect, and emotional control. Non-disciplinary but supportive methods are employed by teachers instead of punishment. Mindfulness and well-being programs are added so that children can learn to analyze and manage their emotions. The practice results in resilience, self-control, and social responsibility. This is geared towards creation of an enabling atmosphere whereby children feel safe, valued, and cherished. Communication channels. A good communication also contributes to integration of families and teachers and also trust. The center uses electronic applications in informing about updates, photos, and announcements. The weekly newsletters and the classroom boards are full of constant information on the learning experiences. Discussion and objectives are often encouraged in parent-teacher meetings. The open door communication policy will embrace the family to express their ideas or concerns. Now, enrollment and orientation. The enrollment and orientation process helps in the smooth transitions of the families and children into the center. Opening meetings assist the parents to familiarize themselves with the teachers, timetables, and expectations. The orientation introduces the children to their new environment and they are adjusted in such a way that they feel comfortable and in a state of emotion. Continuity and security are also ensured by use of transition plans. The family handbook is a useful source of manual on all the information required. To sum up, lastly, the center values the families that were in attendance and which assist the center to realize its educational vision. Teachers and parents bring up an enthusiastic, caring, and curious kid. The family cooperation is imperative in boosting the academic and emotional performances of the children. The center also gives the commitment of constant communication and engagement in the future events that additionally predetermine its compliance with the alliance and community life as long as each child is developing. Thank you for listening.